So today on Project Shop, we have a completely cleared off table. Yeah, I know. It's a rare sight around here. And the shop's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of, you know, we got stuff everywhere, but I've been working on it. So what we got going on here today is, we got a bunch of empty bins here. Well, not all the way empty. We got wire, transformers. There's already some transformers on the table. There's actually some transformers in this bucket here we need to recover. Some transformer, or we got some stators and electromotors. We're not going to get to them today. I'm going to throw all this stuff up on the table. We need to sort this. I kind of need this bin because we have two massive trailers over here we need to get the scrap off of. And I just went and filled the propane tank on the forklift. So much scrap going on, I haven't been able to finish this thing, but after I clear this stuff, and I got a couple more things to pick up, once I finish out what I have to do, we're going to get right back and spend a couple days on this. I think my filters and my bushings came, and we got a little fab to do on the uprights, but I went and got a full tank so we won't run out of fuel in the middle of the night, because we got a lot of stuff to move around. We need to get all this stuff off of these trailers. Maybe. I went and scored these bins and a couple pallets from the dude down the way here. So we're going to try these out and see how they work. Now I measured them. They're not going to fit side by side on the trailer without sticking over a couple inches. But hey, we're going to see how they work. If anything, you know, it's going to help me stack. I can stack these things, so it'll help me kind of condense all the craziness that I have going on in the shop and the craziness that's outside the shop. Okay, we're back at it. We're gonna do a little head cam action. Sorry if it's kind of loud in here. I got fans all over the place. And also, I'm gonna try out some, I got some royalty-free music going on. I just work better when I have music in the background. Which, when I'm doing the time lapses, we be cranking the music over here. But I can't always do that when I'm doing live stuff. Anyway, we're gonna pick right up where we left off. I was checking these lights. These look like nice lights, but unfortunately, the LEDs are like not the best. It's the one I checked. Yeah, they cut the cord short on this one. I don't know if this is a good one or not. We need to crack the glass on these. Does this one have a cord? This one has a cord. We can check this one. My neighbor's looking for a spotlight like the one I have. I have some more of those, but they're mine, and I really don't want to give them up. That music's probably kind of loud. So I told him next time I get some nice ones that come through the shop, which I get all the time, I'll put some aside for him. I should probably set up a plug and do this the safe way if I'm going to be checking a bunch of these. Oh yeah, see what's happening there? Huh. So that's a problem with the actual diodes, I think. So unfortunately, I think all of these are going to be shot, which is probably why they changed them all out. And we're just going to send them on to the scrapyard. Let's see what else we got here while I got these cutters in my hand. I gotta get my bins a little closer. Okay, clean enough for me. All right, now this was a double copper. This is one aluminum, one copper, or one aluminum, yeah, one and one. I don't know where my I had a punch for these. I don't know where they went. That looks like a nice piece of extrusion back there. Oh. I think that's the number 1 bit. I might have to set up the air hammer. That makes it easier when you have the right bit. Oh, that's 2 pieces of extrusion. Look at that. What the heck is the purpose of that? That's pretty cool though. I just seen a episode of Titans of CNC. I love watching machining channels. And the guy was using an EDM and he made like a little puzzle piece. Man, they were perfect. When they slid together like this, you couldn't see none of the connections. I had some extrusion around here somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade that bucket because this is all extrusion, and we got a lot more coming. Plastic. All right. This stuff here is just tedious. Try to optimize filling these things up. Gotta remember where my bins were. Should we chance it? Maybe this one's better. What are the odds that every single one of these was bad? That's the main difference between an LED and an HID. They probably went and changed all these out. Woo! That's actually pretty bright, but look, got a bad diode. Now I might be able, like, if it was critical and I needed a light, I could probably pull some diodes out of these other ones. But man, we ain't got time for that. And if most of them are like that, that means all these are pretty much on their way out. You know? It's not even going to be worth it because you're just going to have one breaking, you know, one then the next. More trash can. Okay, we're just gonna call that good. All right, these, interesting. Looks like a giant piece of extrusion. Looks like it's gonna be that #1 bit I just had. No, maybe that's a #2. Or maybe they're just stripped. Huh. Ah. Oh, nice. Not sure what I'm looking at here. All right, we got the jawl on deck here. Sometimes you need the right tool for the right job, and this seems to be the right tool. So we got a bunch of extrusion over here that we need to condense down anyway. Now I will probably I don't know if I want to completely cut the end off. This is actually a really thick, heavy piece of extrusion. This light must have been, in fact, must have been really, really expensive. Oh, and I got something cool. We'll have to do it in another video. These solar panels, they're actually very interesting. We opened one up, and it was kind of surprising what we found on the inside. So, just gonna condense a bunch of stuff down. Oh, those are a piece of extrusion too. This, we'll cut that too. Make it easier for the garbage. Okay. Oh. All right. I almost think these might be stainless. Non-magnetic, we'll let it slide. Yeah. This is all pretty much just housing. That's clean. These inner pieces are super thick. That's clean. Okay, so right before I was rudely disconnected from you guys from an overheating issue with the GoPro, I was about to tear into this. So that just comes right out. And then that pretty much just comes right out as well. Which this, get all that copper in there. We'll throw that in with the aluminum. I'm pretty sure that's like some type of aluminum. Probably a really nice light at one point. Oh yeah. Now, do I need to cut this? Not really. I'll still get the same price. It's just, I don't want it sticking out all over the place. And it's just easier for me. Condense it down a little bit. All right. That's definitely filling that out. Okay, what's next? See if this is gonna be faster than unscrewing this. Yeah, that one Steve has, that Silver Eagle or whatever it was, definitely hits hard. It's not bad. Whoa. For the price, I can't complain. I'll leave that. That's aluminum. Hey, what? When they're not all corroded, they come apart relatively easy. It just sucks that You know, when I used to do this years ago, there'd always be big chunks of copper at the end from processing the transformers. And man, that's just not the case anymore. It really is sad. Very, very sad. It's at number 1. Okay. There's some micro scrapping for you. That's bright and shiny. Dag. Them little bolts they put in there. Oh! I'm surprised they came out. Thought I was gonna have to get a swivel or something. Okay, that's actually it's actually a whole category for this. I don't think I got enough to make it worth separating. Man, these things are heavy. Right. Probably take those off. It's about cleanest I've ever done something. I'd consider that the 3%. We're gonna fill these bins up quick. All right. I like the that's steel. Funny how that rusted out like it did. Okay, we only got a couple random fixtures left from that first trailer, and then all the white lights, but we got all of this stuff jammed in here. I'm really glad I went and got these things. I can actually fit some more in here, some more smaller stuff we can wedge in there. I'm going to try to get as much in there as possible. These big fixtures, we're just going to palletize them. Hopefully one day I'll have a way of flattening these down, even though, I mean, it's kind of coming to the end of the line for them. But we pretty much got, we got a whole bunch of transformers. So I still have to clip these and sort them and check them. I'm pretty sure all these are at least one copper, one aluminum. But I will check them because we don't crack double aluminums anymore. Like this one here, the double aluminum. That'll go with that transformer. It's about lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a break here. But we got these lights. Now, once I get on these, I'm gonna bring them in because the sun's kind of hot out here. And I don't like working outside here during the day. Once I get on these are gonna go pretty quick, and I'm pretty sure, at least I'm hoping, every one of these has probably a 400 watt transformer. Now, being that this is the first time I ever came across these lenses are actually plastic, so that's interesting. But normally these cast housings, usually they're a pretty decent light. Like this one's got glass, and normally they have at least a copper transformer in them, or copper and aluminum. Hopefully we don't run across a whole bunch of all aluminums. I really hate seeing cheap stuff like that because, you know, they cheaped out on some other things. As soon as we get this cleared off, we're gonna get right on this massive pile here, man. And the same thing, these will go pretty quick, and a lot of the stuff that's on this trailer is already gutted, so it might just be just take a couple screws out, clean it up a little bit. I don't think we're gonna pull too many transformers out of this. I think there is some free ones down in there, but there's a lot of heavy cast here, lots of it. Okay, we got all the white lights, the last of what was on that trailer. Now, interestingly, these things are like your car lights, man. These things must have been super dim. I can't believe they made them out of plastic. And then it looks like it started melting and the bulb isn't even in that area. I've seen another one like that too. Like there's hot spots. Yeah, right here. It's not even in the area. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take one apart in real time and see what else we might need here. Well, let's just get it apart. I know it's gonna be a Phillips. And then we'll come back on the time lapse and do them all at once we get the process down. Now, these two here are the only ones that might be slightly different. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Sometimes I think that one's pretty well stripped. That might be a candidate for when in doubt, beat it out. We'll bring this just in case. Or maybe we'll bring that. We'll give it a little hack. If we're gonna be doing that, I need eye protection. There we go. Okay. Now that I feel safe, we can proceed to beat. Oh, check this out. These are copper. I think that's brass. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. So sometimes it's not going to work all the time. If you strip out your Phillips, I don't think this is going to work. This is pretty cooked. Yeah. You can actually beat the top of it down, and it'll do two things. One, the shock might loosen your thing up. All right, we're gonna have to beat it out. Okay, no problem. Probably gonna break the glass, but okay. Now, let's see what we got. I've taken apart tons of these, but this is the first time I've seen them with the plastic. Yeah. I wonder why they went cheap like that. Oh, put some gloves on. Gotta thank that guy that gave me these gloves, Adam. Man, I use these things all the time. What a lifesaver, man. Okay. Let's save our bulbs. I still want to try. I know there's a lot of controversy around it, but I want to. Wow, look at all that mercury in there. I want to take these, make sure they're mercury vapor. I have to read the bulb. That's broken off. Oh, here we go. Metal halide. And I wanna recover that mercury, man. That stuff is big money. Okay. It's a nice piece of old sheet. That's a nice chunk of glass. Wow. That there is way heavier than this, so I'm hoping the rest of them, oh man, That is suspect to me. That looks like a cheapy transformer. That looks like an old 1000 watter. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to get those screws off. Those look really crusty. And I think they're actually a star bit. I actually like these better for cutting transformer wire, because most of the time you can get in there and get most of the wires at once. Now when these things start getting old, they tend to roll the wire. You got to tighten this up. You can see I've had these ones for a while, man, but these ones here work way better. Oh, that's my wire. We might want to bring this out. Let's see how far we want to go. Being that this is plastic, I don't know if I want to take these all the way off. This looks like it was changed out at some point. Oh, look at all that wire, dang. Okay. Now, depending, man, this is gonna be super tedious taking all these off. I want to leave that one. We can leave the lids. Just close them back. And if we can keep these plastic intact for the most part. We're gonna have a whole pile of plastic. I guess it's not as bad as the glass though. See, I should take all that off, but we're gonna try to. All right, so a lot of times, like, it's tight to get in there with the gun, you're on an angle, you're gonna wind up stripping things. I knew I should have kept that extension. If you run an extension, it's almost like a swivel socket. It gives you just a little bit of flex, you know, one more little flex, and it's bringing your gun way out, so you should be able to get down past whatever obstacle you got going on. I don't know, this might be a copper transformer, but by the looks of it, I'm gonna say 50-50. That's a big coil of copper. That's aluminum. That's copper. Okay. That sucks. At least there's some copper in there. But that's pretty much it. I'll take this out. Now, this is kind of on the fence of that 3% iron, but there is a chunk of brass in there. We got some trash. So these are pretty straightforward. Even this one here is a little different. It's going to be basically the same thing. But this thing is glued. I hope that's my steel bucket. Okay, let's take this big transformer out. At least we'll get something out of it. Something decent. Oh. This looks like an original. Shoot. She must be glued in. Don't worry. We got, oh shit. Wow. Okay. I got a solution for that. Shoot. I'm gonna have to change out this bag here. I threw a bunch of glass in there. It's gonna be heavy. Okay. And there we go. That's one of those when in doubt, beat it out moments. Now I'm gonna have to check a bunch of transformers later, so let me go ahead and get a file on deck. Oh, that sounds like copper. That sounds like money to me. Okay, I'm good with that. Oh, look at that, see? We had a clinger. Stage 5 clinger. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. I can't even get in there. That was tight. Aha! I was hiding some stuff. Okay. Huh. All right, now we need a socket and an impact. We got some extrusion and cast to separate. This is metric. It might be standard. We'll see. Okay. Hey, that might work. Okay. This one's being all kinds of difficult. Okay. Nice chunk of extrusion right there. I think that my extrusion bucket. Now, so I've had these in the past where I could stick an easy out on the end, or sometimes I just set the jaw up and I'll just cut them. Depends on how they go. So that'll be for a later process, and then we can take those and sneak them down into that other thing. Let's see. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. Okay, well, that's pretty much the gist of it. Let's see. Wow. Are these all gonna fight me like this? Let's see. Oh. Well, that corrosion in there. Okay. That might be a challenge. Yeah, look at all that crustiness. If I have to, I'll just cut these with the jaw and they'll come right out of there. All right. We got our game plan. We're gonna go through, open them all up, remove the lenses and the lamps and the lens, and then we'll come back, clip all the wires, remove the ballast, unbolt that thing, and then clean up. It should go, once I get in a good little rhythm, I'm gonna put on some different music, something that's not copyright stuff, and yeah, we're gonna get in a good little rhythm here and finally get a good stack and a good bit of transformers up on the table. I gotta clean that mess up. Okay, well, there you have it. We literally have scrap almost to the ceiling. Having a forklift and being able to stack stuff really is a game changer. We have a ton of scrap. All this stuff here needs to be processed. There's a bunch of scrap out back. Under here, there's more transformers in that barrel. These electric motors. We got a nice little chunk on the table already. We're gonna be filling this extrusion up. We got wires. We gotta go through this drum, this drum. This is a lot of scrap to process. There's transformers all up in here. So we'll fill that table out pretty decent. And I'm still probably gonna go through this pallet over here. These two pallets are already processed, ready to go. So pretty much everything from here forward, which is a lot of scrap, needs to be processed. We got some big old poles. That's extruded. Here's the base of it. This is a huge chunk of cast. And that extrusion actually goes down in the center. Huh. If we cut that off, I bet I could slide that out of there. Anyway, I made an absolute mess over here. There's still a bunch of steel and freaking glass and plastic. I'll deal with this tomorrow. I'm kind of cooked right now. I'm just gonna throw all the steel into the steel trailer, and I basically needed to clean this off because I need this trailer for tomorrow. Even if I don't process all that scrap, I gotta use this trailer. So I think we did good. Clean this up. What do we got here? Oh, we got the fan things, or the oh, it's the seal kit for window shaker. Nice. Okay. Oh, my truck's a mess. So I got the neighbor actually a couple bays down. I talked to him. He's gonna come over and give me an estimate to paint the truck. I have 2 brand new fenders for it, and all new lights front and back. And we'll take that side skirt off, and then we'll just let the neighbor paint it because I ain't got time for all that. Here's a problem here. So they patched this. This used to be a huge crater, but they didn't put much. I mean, it's like a 1/2 inch. So being that I did that, I'm probably gonna dig this out a little bit and then put like 3 or 4 inches in there. Otherwise this is just going to be a mess, especially if I'm coming in and out like this. This was just one day. So anyway, I'm done. I'll pull the truck over and I'm going home. So if you've come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned because we got scrap everywhere, man. And I'm debating on whether to scrap this thing out. Steve went up north. I can't get a hold of him, and I don't know what the deal was. He had a couple people that were looking at it. I really don't want to deal with people, and it needs a control board. He tried to he tried to super glue the where's it at? He tried to super glue this thing, and I don't know why he cut that ribbon back so far, but unless I can find an adapter to squeeze on there, this thing's pretty much shot. It's that. They ate it. The mice got it there, and they got it here. That's really a shame because that's probably $2 worth of ribbon for this control panel. He said he found a control panel for 50 bucks. I might entertain buying it. I don't know. Or maybe I'll keep it for myself. Who knows? But for now, I'm out of here. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard.
Dance. You ever seen your copper dance before?
These, look at these big monster nuggets. I'd also say that's #1 copper all day.